Troubletcat here, recording for the Zombie Arcade. You're watching Meet the Weapon. Today we're talking about the MP443 Grok. This is the very first pistol video we're doing for Meet the Weapon. These are going to come out at kind of diverse times in among the primary weapons. You'll see the pistol videos, the explosives videos, etc., etc. I'm not going to wait till the very end of the primary weapons to do those. They're just going to kind of come out, you know, disperse them among. Because I think the handgun videos and the other videos are going to be kind of interesting and a good way to sort of break things up. Because, I mean, who the fuck just runs around with a handgun, guys? I mean, seriously. And I'm actually trying to snipe somebody there with a 9mm handgun. Fucking flawless. Anyway, before we get into talking about this gun in the game and the handguns in general, we obviously do need to talk about the weapon in real life. The MP443 Grok is one of the few weapons that's issued as a standard sidearm in the Russian military and police, and it's been in service since 2003, although it's still only issued in small numbers, often to special forces units. Older handguns like the PMM are a lot more common still. The weapon's made largely of steel with a polymer grip. It's fed from a 17-round box magazine, and is designed to use a Russian version of the 9mm round called the 7N21, which generates a lot more kinetic energy than sort of the most basic 9mm rounds, Parabellum and NATO rounds. It generates about 600 joules relative to 450 joules. It's just a much higher pressure load. And it features an armor-piercing bullet with a tempered steel core. So the result is a pretty solid little steel 9mm handgun that has pretty effective armor penetration, nice little sidearm. It can also load, if you are so inclined, standard 9x19 Parabellum ammunition or 9mm NATO ammo, but I mean, come on guys, armor-piercing, high-pressure load, seriously, for the win. It's the only way to, well, to kill all three of these dudes. Now, sadly, I only got the assist on one of them. I wanted the triple kill so badly. So, handguns in this game, a word about them generally before we talk about this one specifically. They're pretty solid. The biggest downside for a lot of them as sidearms is it does take a bit of time to roll to them, so you can often get, you know, shot to death while you're trying to get your pistol out of its holster, which can be pretty unfortunate, but for the most part, they're pretty effective killing tools once you've actually got them in hand. Basically, the only downside is the vast majority of them are really ineffective at range, and just in the fact that you need to put a lot of rounds on target. And you can see here, for example, you know, I have to shoot that guy like 10 times to kill him. Here, shooting out with the sniper because I don't give a fuck. Somebody else ended up killing him. But yeah, they're pretty solid all around, just not so good at long distance. You mostly only want to rely on them at close range, unless you're rocking, there are a few exceptions, like unless you're rocking one of the Magnums.
Hey, I need some rounds. Requesting ammo.
Anyway, fucking support players, man. The Grok MP443 is pretty solid. It's probably my favorite of the two 9mm handguns in the game. The other one, or there's more than two actually. It's probably my favorite of the two starting handguns, the other one being the Beretta M9. Just because it's got a somewhat larger magazine, and I like the sound a little bit more. It's got a little bit higher recoil, maybe. I think it actually has slightly better range than the M9. They're more or less the same thing. The biggest difference is this one has a little bit of a larger magazine, which of course is never a bad thing. Getting a suppression assist with my handgun because I don't give a fuck, and apparently he does. Getting suppressed by 9mm bullets, what a pussy.
Somebody give me some fucking ammo. Somebody give me some fucking ammo. I need ammo. I need some fucking ammo. 4 rounds over here.
Goddamn support players. Anyway, guys, I don't have a whole lot more to say about the handguns in general, but you'll notice this video is significantly longer. And the reason for that is, part of what prompted me to make this video was somebody posted on the Battlelog forums about how terrible the fucking handguns are in this game, and how they're just absolutely awful, and so on and so forth. And this was actually an 11-for-4 game where I only used a pistol, so I pretty much wanted to put up this entire match just to demonstrate. I mean, I'm 7-for-1 right now, using only the handgun, just to demonstrate the fact that, I mean, really, I wouldn't recommend using these as primary weapons, and they're pretty bad at range, particularly, I mean, I had to shoot that guy a lot of times, for example, although the fact I missed a lot didn't really help my cause. But they're actually quite solid. I mean, I was able to do okay. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I probably would have done even better if I'd actually been using a rifle or something. But you can definitely count on your handgun in this game to back you up if your main gun's out of ammo. You can actually make it work for you. Not so much at that kind of distance, but you can totally kill dudes with these things. And so I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of me running around with a pistol, just being a baller, like not even caring the fact that, you know, they have weapons that actually shot bullets full auto and fucking rifle rounds and shit. Nah, guys, all you need is 9mm semi-auto. Trust me. I mean, sometimes you're gonna get shot in the head by a fat ass. And honestly, look at he has 100% health left. Can somebody explain to me? I don't know. I really thought I put like 3 or 4 rounds into that dude's chest, but apparently no. Oh, hey, bro, you can't even go there, guy, bro. Tank's like, I did kill the engineer. Don't worry, guys. I got it. I have a pistol. It's fine. Calm down, Tank. But, you know, he was super mad. Not able to kill another dude running up that staircase. Again, like last time, sadly, it's kind of an awkward distance to use the handgun at. Basically, you want to use these 9mm ones, particularly inside about 20 meters. It's going to work pretty well. That was about 30 meters. It's not going to be too bad at that distance, but you are going to need to put a fair few shots on target in order to kill. And during that time, somebody's going to run up behind you with the scare race. Here, I had my primary weapon out when I saw this guy, but of course, guys, I did the honorable thing. Changed my handgun. I don't think I even put a hit on him with the PP-19. But if I did, the hit from the PP-19 is actually going to have done less damage than the shots from my pistol, because that gun fires fucking candy. It fires 55 pieces of candy very quickly, but I assure you, it really does shoot candy. But I mean, that's a topic for another video when we get around to the all-kit weapons. As you can see, this match is coming to a close. I did leave in a little bit more stuff because I wanted to show this gun with a suppressor as well. I didn't do anything with the tack light. Obviously, the handling with the tack light is exactly the same, just you have a tack light as well that time, so it helps you out at close range because they can't fucking see you. But I did want to show you what this gun can do with the suppressor on it, in addition to this this standard loadout of, you know, just the gun. Most of these pistol videos will probably be much shorter, but, you know, I had a fair bit to say about the pistols in general here, and I did get this pretty solid little game where I wanted to show most of the game and leaving the scoreboard and all that good stuff, so that I can, you know, boast about the fact that I went 11 for 4 with a pistol, which, I mean, come on, guys, it's not that amazing of a ratio, but I don't know, it made me happy. It was the first game I played that night, and I just kind of leapt in, me cycling the 11 kills in the mouse, and I was super happy about that. So, when using the suppressed pistol as your primary weapon, your most important thing is going to be psychological warfare, because your gun is not that effective. So always remember to prove that you don't give a single solitary fuck by shooting it out with attack helicopters with your suppressed handgun. Now, this is never ever going to kill the pilot from the attack helicopter, but it will definitely let your enemies know that if they try to fight you, they're messing with somebody who doesn't even care. You know, same thing, again, take out the M-track with your pistol if possible. It's not going to really do any damage, but it will definitely do damage to their morale, and that is the greatest gift of all. I decided to actually play support this time myself, because as it turns out, support players are somewhat unreliable. Of a force to be reckoned with. This guy, Kapow7, was actually behind us, and he spent pretty much this entire game being behind us. I don't know, I guess that's just the way he rolls. He loves being behind men. Nothing wrong with that, guys. It's a really effective strategy. I highly recommend it. Once again, you know, this guy's got a 50 cal on a boat, but I don't give a fuck. I did put a hit on him, guys. You see, I got a hit marker. I did damage. I contributed. I helped my team. It's absolutely the correct thing to do. And you can see he ended up dying. Now, I didn't get the kill, but I'm going to say that was all because of me. And also this happens. So, basically, yeah, the handguns can be quite effective close up. The suppressor is going to make it even more terrible at range, as I'm about to illustrate for you in just a moment in the next little clip here. Just look at how many hits I put in this guy. Look at all them hit markers. There we go. Oh, there he is. Couple more hit markers, and grenade. Nope. No kill whatsoever. And then, you know, firing a couple rounds at the M-track. Oh god, we got an Abrams. Gotta take that out with my pistol, too. And unfortunately, well, at least I didn't let them get the kill. So, you might want to rock a suppressor on your handgun if you know you're only going to be using it up close. And basically, my rule of thumb is, if you're trying for stealth, suppressor on the handgun, so you don't show up on the map if you need to roll to your secondary. Otherwise, don't bother. Give yourself that little bit better range with your handgun. Me leaping onto and over a grenade like a boss, not giving a fuck. I'm using my superior strategy to know the dude's probably going to flank around that way, and beat him there and shot him with my handgun. Unfortunately, I did not see his friend there on the right quickly enough, and he ended up shotting me. I had plenty of time to kill him, but wasn't paying enough attention. Anyway, that's going to be all for this video, guys. As always, let me know what you thought of the video. RPK is up next, and until then, Troubletcat out.